Last video, we confronted the AI nightmare, an agent making an illegal trade and then attempting a cover-up. Today we build the AI dream, agents that pause, critically reflect on their own answers, and self-correct when they don't meet rigorous standards. Essential capabilities for any system used in regulated environments. And these concerns aren't just theoretical. In 2023, lawyers relying on an AI faced court sanctions because their system confidently cited completely fabricated legal cases. Now, imagine similar unverified confidence in trading algorithms, risk assessments, or pitch decks, where accuracy determines regulatory standing and client trust. For leaders like you building next generation systems, the insights you'll gain in the next 10 minutes are essential for deploying AI that delivers true competitive advantage without magnifying organizational risk. I'm Richard Walker from Lucidate, and today we're implementing what regulators and compliance officers actually want. AI with embedded checks and balances. Welcome to stage 4 of our agentic RAG evolution. Today's tutorial on AI self-correction will show you how to build production-ready systems. Today, you'll see how we implement 2 specialized evaluation agents that act as internal quality control. One, a factual grounding evaluator that meticulously verifies, is this answer supported by the source documents? 2, an answer quality evaluator that assesses, is this response clear, comprehensive, and useful for the original question? And critically, if an answer doesn't meet these standards, you'll see how our system develops a fallback mechanism, ensuring responsible outputs even when perfect answers aren't possible. Exactly what your risk team would require for production deployment. As Gen AI and agentic systems become more widespread, we're seeing an emerging set of patterns or best practices for solving particular problems. These patterns usually start in research labs and academia, and unsuccessful ones, frankly, well, they remain there. But every so often, a pattern becomes successful and gains traction in business applications. Several of these successful patterns are shown here. On this video, we will major on what we call the reflection pattern. This mirrors exactly what your best analysts already do. Generate an initial output, critically review that output through a different lens, decide whether to release it, refine it, or reject it entirely. In our RAG application, we implement this pattern with 2 specialized evaluator agents, essentially an automated quality assurance team operating before any answer reaches your users. Our factual grounding agent acts as a dedicated fact checker. Its prompt compares the generated answer against the source documents, asking, is every significant claim in this answer actually supported by these provided sources? This directly addresses the hallucination risk that concerns compliance teams most. Meanwhile, our answer quality agent examines whether the answer uses clear, concise language, comprehensively addresses all parts of the question, delivers genuine utility to the user. Both evaluators return structured assessments, making their judgments programmatically actionable within the application workflow. For executives making AI investment decisions, this implementation demonstrates how to build systems with the governance controls your risk team demands. For technical teams, it's a robust QA process specifically designed for LLM outputs. This AI agents tutorial demonstrates exactly how factual grounding works in practice. So let's look at the app. Based on the provided documents, what are the key considerations for AI in risk management is my initial question. our agent has generated a comprehensive response. But the crucial part is what happened behind the scenes. In the Execution Info tab, we can see the contents of the state. Recall that the state is the system's memory. These are the variables that are updated by the nodes in our graph. Please pause the video if you want to take a longer look at the evaluation results, but the gist is the LLM output is good and factually supported by the documents, but could be more enhanced with more specific examples or data if aiming for a deeper level of detail. You can see our evaluator's verdicts. Likewise, pause the video to look at the quality output, which is assigned the highest score of 5 out of 5. In summary, the LLM output is high quality, comprehensive, well structured, and a useful answer that's grounded in the provided source material. The workflow graph shows the execution paths from generation through successful evaluation directly to delivery. This is the path we want in normal operation. But what happens when standards aren't met? Let's try something challenging. The question will be, based on these articles, predict the exact date that the Bank of England will next set UK interest rates above 7%. So instead of a speculative prediction or poorly supported statement that could create liability, our agent has provided a predefined fallback message, our safety net. Checking the execution info, we can see that the factual grounding agent flagged the answer as insufficiently supported by evidence, giving it a low score and setting is factual as false. The workflow graph shows that after evaluate answer detected the issue, the workflow correctly diverted to our fallback generate node. This ensures that your organization isn't exposed to unverified or low quality responses, exactly the protection needed in regulated environments. These AI compliance patterns are becoming essential for financial institutions as well as firms in other sectors. Let me show you how we implement this evaluation logic in our LangGraph workflow. In our stage 4 application, we've added 2 crucial nodes, evaluate answer and fallback generate. After the main generation node produces an answer, we always proceed to evaluate answer. Then a conditional edge calls decide after evaluation, which examines the scores from our evaluators. If both evaluators pass, it proceeds to the end. If either fails, it routes to fallback generate. The intelligence of these evaluator agents comes from carefully engineered prompts that instruct another LLM to act as a critical judge. Both these evaluators return their judgments in a consistent structured format that our system can reliably use for decision making. For asset managers and sell-side firms in finance, along with many firms in other industries, implementing this evaluation framework delivers 3 crucial benefits. Firstly, risk mitigation. It prevents the dissemination of inaccurate or misleading information that could lead to regulatory issues or eroded client trust. Secondly, increased confidence. It enables broader deployment of AI across more critical functions by demonstrating robust internal controls. 3, audit readiness. It creates a transparent evaluation record that can be shown to regulators or compliance teams. From a development perspective, these patterns form the foundation of production-grade applications that go beyond simple demos and meet enterprise requirements. How does your organization currently validate AI outputs before they reach regulators or clients? Drop your answer in the comments. Today, our RAG agent learned to critically evaluate its own answers, adding a crucial layer of trustworthiness. But what if the issue isn't with the answer generation, but with the documents it received in the first place? In our next video, stage 5, we'll implement what we call adaptive resilience, teaching our agent to intelligently adjust its own document relevance standards to give information gathering a critical second chance through threshold adjustment and retry loops. If you're implementing AI evaluation in your own projects or have questions about adapting these patterns to your specific requirements, drop them in the comments below. And for members at the managing director and CEO levels, you'll find all the source code and prompt templates for today's agent in Lucidate's private GitHub repo. This is Richard Walker from Lucidate. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications to see how we build Stage 5's adaptive resilience in our next video. See you then.